The main thing I know about my birth is I was born at home. And
You might want to tell the names.
And I was born on a Friday about 12:35 in the afternoon, in the morning, midday, of March 3rd, 1933. And according to my father, by being born a boy, he agreed to get baptized into the church. And so he went down at 5 o'clock that evening and got baptized into the church.
Say his name.
His name is Berge Hansen. And he was actually baptized on that day, but I believe that he kind of joshed us a little, because I know that he was seeing missionaries, and the baptism was set for that day, and he just told them that if he had a boy, he'd go through with it, and if he didn't, he wouldn't.
Closer to you, when I know I'm not alone, 'cause I can hear you in the distance, saying you are nearly home. So let the rain start falling where it will, and I will run through this valley just to climb to that hill. And if they ask why I'm dancing, though my days may be few, it's 'cause I'm just a day closer to you. Closer to me, you're in the laughter and
When I
the
was
tears.
living at Grandpa's house, and probably I was 9 or 10 at that time, and I was walking. We'd been out in the farmer's field. There's a lot of Japanese farmers that lived around us, and I was walking north or south on 3rd East, and was going to turn and go down the street on 25th South, which is Whitlock Avenue, and that's where my folks lived, my grandparents at 252 Whitlock Avenue, and we were on 3rd East. And I just walked across the street without looking, and a car ran into me, and the lights went out. The next thing I know, I'd been taken to the General Hospital on State Street and 21st South. And I was later bandaged up. I had just a cut on my chin and one on my head. And so they put a big bandage on that one on my chin.
Hold you.
I went on my mission when I was 20 years old. Actually, I turned 21 years old on the day I had my birthday on board ship between Rio de Janeiro and Santos, Brazil. And then I started my mission. So I started my mission on the first day of on my birthday. And then the mission went for 2.5 years. It took us a month to get to Brazil, and it took us a month to come home. We came home on airplane, but we traveled across the continent of South America. It took us a month to get across the continent of South America. And we used every conveyance almost imaginable except a donkey. We flew, we had a motor coach, we were on airplane, steamship, electric car, and an airplane. And then we left Lima and flew home in all these neat countries and neat places, and we never saw anything except the inside of an airport. We went to Panama City, to Quito, Ecuador. We were in Havana, Cuba, and Miami, Florida, and Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, and Denver, Colorado, and Salt Lake. And we only spent an hour or so in each.
When I met your mom, I noticed that everybody loved her. I mean, the kids, the old ladies and the little kids and everything. We went to church a few times right after we met each other. And I was overwhelmed with how much these folks were attached to her.
Yeah.
And her parents loved her. And then I took her over the cootie truck, or whatever do you call it. Took her over to my house for dinner. And I had taken this other girl over for dinner. But my parents were just cordial, and they didn't treat her bad or anything like that. They were just cordial, but not
Did you guys already go through the paperwork?
do cherry.
on it
But when
too?
I took
Yeah.
Ruth over
That's right.
after the meeting,
Yeah.
my dad came to me and went like that and says, "I wouldn't mind it if you married her," which made me know that he didn't think that much of the other one either, but he wasn't going to say anything. But with Ruth, immediate, and and that was one of the guiding lights I was going to use. And in thinking about it, it's not a bad one,
Yeah.
because it indicates that she was incubated and raised in a family of love,
Yeah.
and that she had, that had taken, and she had very strong values of what she wanted. That's why she got to be 26 before she got married.
Yeah.
She went out with all kinds of guys, but she wanted to be married in the temple, and that was her.
Yeah. She wasn't gonna
She
settle
wasn't
for.
going to settle for anything less.
they're singing, and the sky is clear and red. When the summer ceased its gleaming, when the corn is past its prime, when adventure's lost its meaning, I'll be homeward bound in time. Bind me not to the pasture, chain me not to the plow. Set me free to find my calling, and I'll return to you somehow.
If you find it's me you're missing, if you're hoping I'll return to your thoughts, I'll soon be listening, and in the roar of storm and tide, then the wind will set me